figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue. They start smelling an upset, as we'll see a team looking for a chance to win. The South Alabama Jaguars. The Jaguars will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will get the first swing of the game. This has an old school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, he's old school because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
Really nice run there. Good, solid kick up the middle. Move the stick with a first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
So our team can we need to take a
timeout in motion.
Visit standuptoallhate.org.
Quick pass on the jet motion.
And join me in calling for a timeout against hate by following at What's Up with
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Kentucky Lottery.
I love that play call. I love the timing of it. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line. Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space and he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play action fake. Now improvising. On the move, he fires. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
No surprise, this offense has their foot on the pedal, trying to take advantage of a defense that struggled in their last game. Obviously, they lost that one, but nice play early, swatting that ball away. That should help this defense's confidence.
Just like Mr. Houston Joshua, who says this about his experience.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off.
Better people help me, my family, get our first house.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout.
For the 69,999 others, just like him.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect him to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Working the middle, it's complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they created a negative play.
Fires left. Already find a hole in that secondary. Gets out of bounds after the big game, and they've got it first and goal.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing the first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door first and goal.
Oh, not just now, this whole state would go crazy. This state loves huge success. Basketball just gives it to us more often. But if we had it in football,
the Wildcats have it in scoring position on first and goal.
Well, a lot of college football people, but I'm going to look at that Citrus Bowl picture
right there. They'll run the option. Yeah.
State was on fire for that.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Great scoring. Good for you.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. They'll run the option.
They're 17th out of over Indiana. Fine, please the touchdown.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You've got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Like Big Ten plays a different style play, and when they play,
and he's coming out of the end
Western
zone.
Ohio State or Michigan,
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Jaguars offense will go to work for the first time today. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
Man, so much fun. They get off the rock and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable. Get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
So if that's the case, like I can't.
They're getting this guy lathered up. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. No chance and call for the false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on second down.
Shannon, I knew you would like this. The Bengals and the Cowboys.
They'll run it from the gun.
Now they've done this thing in December where if
and he's able to shed one tackle and pick up a pretty good yard.
They'll put another game.
Defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more. Get the guy on the ground. Get the guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation, now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback going through.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
That was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Flushed out of the pocket.
It's going to be terrible.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
That would be good.
Lopez lost the fire. Pocket starts to collapse. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
They're in a long situation. We're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to bring your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance. Run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball right.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He'll pull it on the read, fighting off the defender. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. Now on first down from the 40.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense will have one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Are you confident? Not confident. That would be the only one.
He's looking to throw it.
Okay, then let's go to our
Out of
former
the
rocket.
backfield, he's open.
South Carolina.
Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting your running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The most realistic pathway to 8 next year is probably
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. We've played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats.
On the road is 5. Beat Vandy on the road is 6. Then either win at South Carolina, Auburn, or beat Tennessee, Texas, or Ole Miss at home. That's tough. That's really tough. So I'm just saying, like, what's a little hard if you're Mark Stoops is to have the year next year where you win the fan base back.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
This was the schedule to take advantage of. This was the schedule when we played all the bad teams at home.
Breaks the tackle.
This was the schedule.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Within 7, right? This could be Louisville at home, Auburn, Vandy, and South Carolina.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
The task ahead is pretty hard. And so, like,
First
Mark's
down
gotta
here for
be
the
all
offense.
in, because we have a big hill to climb through even next year.
Yeah, even this year, I don't think Auburn will ever be as low as they are this year. If Auburn was way down.
Goes to the option.
Next year's schedule.
Running with power. Hard-hitting tackle.
I'll tell you what, Lou, in today's football, I'm not starting a team with a guy that can do that at the quarterback spot. You see it. He hits the gas, pulls it down quickly, and just goes. Whether he's reading something, whether he's throwing, he is always a threat to run the football. He completely changes the way you play defense.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal.
That schedule next year is the kind of schedule you want if you've got a great team. Because you
Now on the
can maybe
option.
upset Texas at home, upset Tennessee at home, upset Ole
He'll
Miss.
toss it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he tacks on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Still to Kevin. Kevin, go ahead, Kevin. 859-280-2287.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The offensive coordinators are there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on. Some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs, and hopefully move the football.
And the Jaguars will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground from the offense. Kentucky has it back in the big blue offense, takes the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field doing it so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. I mean, you've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Then get a small fry, and a 4 piece McNuggets. That's a lot of McDonald's.
Offense getting set for first down.
And I can tell you that over in its headspace is no sweat with Viva commercial systems. Available in up to 4 inches.
Looking to move it through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Kentucky! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason is we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
And these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing the video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens. You can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game and pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
That's why we were brewing out. I don't know why.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Jaguars will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep.
Let's be honest. If you were to hear
On
one
the
of the
return,
6 of
it's
us
White.
serial killer, everyone
Not
would
able
guess
to
Billy.
pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh
If you
possession.
were ready,
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you have to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
I think it's 100% dead on. Did you see Paul Skeens, the baseball?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
So, you know, winning Rookie of the Year you think would be a very
To the
exciting
ground with
thing.
the back.
Absolutely. They had him
Runs
on TV,
through a
and
tackle.
They said you are the
And a
actual
nice
Rookie of the
solid
Year.
pickup there before the defense wrestles into the ground.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
Fire into the right, complete. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. You might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Well, they did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. It's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
So, I mean, it is. He's a finalist for most valuable player, not just Rookie of the Year for everything I've seen.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are waiting on 1st down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. They believe they can run right here. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Who do we think is going to be the leading scorer tonight?
Off the play fake. Took a shot as he threw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
think Robinson
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
Yeah.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
I think they need to get
Just
him.
too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance.
No Perry and Chandler more minutes to be ready for the season.
The official says no good.
The answer to that
Missed
question
the
is
field
honestly
goal,
no.
but still up by 3 touchdowns
Still
and
got
21
more.
points.
I think they will play. I hope they do. But let's be real. How many people do you need? Right? It's one thing.
Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't.
Quarterback trying to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. The Jaguars racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You're also 4 years older than you. That's another thing. That's the kind of how the football games will be.
Finds the tight end. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43.
Encourage it and more advanced or better point.
They'll try to get it through the air.
I mean, it'll be a game in a year where
And that pass intercepted.
maybe going in there.
Taking it the other way.
But I mean, how many people?
The 40.
Guys, I think, are both going to have
The
good
20.
years.
And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Wildcats. A lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense. You study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for. And then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup it.
Cal Perry is on a master class of Cal-isms in Arkansas. Last night they played Pacific, who was 0-16 in their conference last year. They're 358th in the Ken Palm. And he did a post-game press conference where he brought out the greatest hits. He brought out the greatest hits, and it's only game 4. And I can't tell if the Arkansas media like him or not. Some of the fan guys on Twitter do, but can you tell if the real media do? Because he's talking down to them in a way.
I have a hard time.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
how's your day?
Good. How's yours?
Good. I'm sitting here by this little sleeping girl. Hey, I'm gonna go to Dad's and watch the ball game. Set it up so he can watch it, so he doesn't have to listen to it.
Okay.
If you want to come over there,
Okay.
I mean, if you're here, we can go over there together. If you're not, but I'll probably go over there about 5:30, 5:45, so I can get it working.
Oh, okay then.
All right. Love you.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Hello?
Am I interrupting you?
Yeah, always.
Are you in court?
No, sir.
Can I talk to you just a second?
Sure.
There was a hearing scheduled this morning in the Jeff Hunt case.
Yes, sir.
And you continued that or canceled that hearing.
Somebody did. I didn't, but they told me it was they told me it was canceled.
Okay. Well, what that is Clay Hunt, his brother, is applying to be guardian after you declare him incompetent on Friday.
Yes, sir.
And I am not going to be able to be in court on Friday.
Okay.
I want to tell you what, I'm going to be 80 years old, and a bunch of my legislative friends are having something for me in Louisville on Friday.
Well, that's exciting.
Well, it is. Think about being 80 years old, as exciting as it can be. Just wonderful.
Hey, man, that's blessed. You 80
Well,
years old, that's pretty good.
And I still work all the time, too.
I know. You're just like my dad. I just got off the phone with him. He's 80, and he's driving back and forth to Columbia every day.
Well, anyway, that woman may try to get appointed as guardian on Friday.
Yes, sir.
And Woody's coming up there, but he's not a arguing lawyer.
I got you.
And if that comes up, would you mind to reschedule that for Tuesday for the order of appointment so I can be there?
Okay. Yeah, if it becomes a controversy and it's something that she makes me want to think I don't want to appoint your guy, then I'll put it on Tuesday and we'll have a hearing about it.
All right. Okay. I appreciate it. I'll be feel a lot better at my birthday feat in Louisville.
Well, you enjoy it. Happy birthday, and I'd say that'll be a big time. I'd say there'll be a few stories to tell.
Yeah, there might be a little alcohol consumed too.
Hey, maybe just wear a body cam during it all.
Okay, that might be a good idea.
And you can play it back for us. I'd say it'd be entertaining.
Judge, thanks a million.
Have a good day.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, the part about the play, I have a hard time feeling like anyone in that room would enjoy being talked to like that.
He's talking down to them now.
UK fans, listen up. Matt Jones and the KSR crew will be live on remote the day before Thanksgiving. That's right, guys. You heard me correct. Kentucky Sports Radio is coming back to Glasgow. And while I'm always excited to watch the show, I'm even more excited at the opportunity to meet you guys, the loyal listeners of KSR and WCLU. I'm Erica Chewy with WCLU, and I'll see y'all November 27th at Don Franklin on Happy Valley Road. Let's go, BBN.
A big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Keeps the legs moving. They'll immediately call timeout. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lopez wants to fire. Finds his back in the middle. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Malone. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Jaguars are in the hurry-up. He wants to throw here on second down. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You could tell the clock went off and he was throwing that puppy away.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just threw that away to avoid disaster. One more snap coming before halftime. These corners backing off a bit. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking deep down the right side. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Lexington.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Running back searching for a hole. One step wrap, 2 step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Jaguars look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The aerial assault continues. Looking left. It's caught. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
Mark it off as a 6-yard gain down to the 6-yard line.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run, and you know what this...
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, South Alabama. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back in the big blue
Details
offense.
on January 20th and
You
onward.
want
We're
to
not
talk
going to
about
play our
taking
cards
the
too
wind out of
specifically
your
beforehand
sails,
because we know
drive
the
the ball
resistance
down the field,
we're
and
going to
miss
run
the
into.
field goal.
We also want to
You
give
know what?
ourselves the
Don't
time
leave
and
it up to
latitude as we're doing right
execute
now
better
and
offensively.
take it to
I
the
think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to
Game
execute.
4 or 5, like he did to
Into
us
the pile,
after 10
maybe
years.
got
We have
one.
a
He
lot of
stopped
goodwill
at
built up
21.
over time. He's just beating these people.
a little too comfortable too early, don't you
He's
think?
pretty comfortable for a guy that struggled with Pacific and Lipscomb earlier in the year. Here's what he had to say.
You know, we got a ways to go. Now, I'll just leave you with this. The one thing I was really happy with,
Didn't
What
get
was I
much
angry
on
about
first
last
down.
game?
It's 2nd and 9.
you don't even know. Does anybody listen to what I'm saying? Say it. So one of you listens. The rest of you
They'll
either
run
don't know
play
basketball
action.
or not listening.
And
I'm okay with that. It's fine. My wife doesn't listen to me. I call my dog, he runs the other way, so I'm
Oftentimes
fine.
with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold
So,
on
like-
to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass for a bit longer.
It's so
Against this
like
athletic front
dismissive.
seven
And
on
again, like
defense,
there's a
it's going
part
to
of
be
it that I
tough.
think he thinks he's being playful. But he just looks at these
On
people and he's
3rd
like,
and
y'all
long,
don't
no
know
secret
anything,
what
and
he
you don't
needs
listen.
here.
Now, when you
And
said one
it
thing,
slipped through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Kentucky
He's
sent
just
out the punting
These are
unit.
first impressions.
3 and out, they got
Watch
stuck in
basketball.
reverse. They hoped the
He
punt
just
to bail
hates
them
all of
out.
them. And then, I mean, now they apparently had a storm during the day yesterday, like a rainstorm.
Guys,
but
we'll
they're
have
not last
another
night
look
talk.
at this South
Was-
Alabama
I mean,
offense.
Like,
There's
just
certainly still a
and
hill
he
to
appeared-
climb,
I
but they've
saw
got to
on
make sure
postgame
these
radio show, he
drives
asked
pay
the
off.
fans
Got a
to give their
touchdown
tickets
last
away.
time.
He
Can they
basically
back it up
sounded
here?
like
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on this last drive.
They
You know
sure
what I
did.
mean?
It looked
I
like
think
they
they
started to
expected it to
find
be
some
sellouts the
momentum. So
minute
now
that
it's
man
on
walked
this
on the floor
defense
into that
to
arena,
stop
you know?
that, all right?
They go,
You're a little bit
Councilman,
upset based on what just happened in the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
And he doesn't find much running room.
That
A
was
short gain
like
on the
Pat
play.
Kelsey. We play tomorrow. Please get out here.
And this
For it to be
offense
Arkansas and John
can
Calipari
afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing
Yeah, I
by
mean,
multiple
you know,
possessions.
They,
Lopez
I
to
think
pass.
everyone involved
Unloads to the
thought there would
wideout.
be a spark there.
He
that
missed
has to
opportunity on
happen.
3rd
Yeah,
down.
I'm not going
Defense
to
knocks it
dismiss
free,
even
and
say it's
4th
never going to
down
happen.
is
They're going
coming
to have
up.
a moment this year.
And the Jaguars send
Can I
out the
just
punt
predict for
unit.
you there, Steve?
He's getting a lot of work. 4th time
This
he's
is going to
punted
be
tonight.
theirs.
And it
I wonder
looks
who
as
they
if
play
there will
left-
be no
left.
return here as the punt goes
Maybe
out of
they'll get
bounds.
one good win.
They got Illinois on Thanksgiving. That's
And
good.
then who else?
Kentucky
Who else they have?
sends the
I think
offense
Illinois,
back out onto
Miami.
the field. Boy, 3 and
Maybe
out
somebody.
last time,
They'll win
David.
like
They
one
might
of
be
those,
more
they'll lose the
productive
other.
this time around.
Then they'll get to conference play. They'll get a big one.
Oh, yeah.
They'll either knock off Alabama in Fayetteville. They'll win a road game at Auburn. Hopefully
Yeah,
not.
David,
But
bad
then they're going to
execution on that
finish the
last drive, so
conference
they got to
18
take a
games. They'll
collective
be,
breath and start
you know,
playing
11
like a
and
unit
7,
in this spring.
right? They'll get in the SEC tournament. They'll lose in the quarterfinals.
He's going to
They'll make the NCAA tournament as like a 6 or 7 seed.
Make him on the run.
Say
You got to do a lot of this.
together, and he wins one game, and then they'll lose in the second.
Were you doing the last 4 years of Kentucky basketball?
No, that's it.
I've read that story
No,
before.
he's going to have the year that we had 2 years ago where we lost to Kansas State.
After the productive
Remember that
first
season
down play,
where
it's
like we
2nd and
didn't
6.
really think at any point we were a contender, but we were just good enough that we're like, well,
He's
guess
looking
we'll
to
see.
throw.
We squeaked out that
And
win
the
against
defense
Providence,
is
and then
all
Kansas
over
State
the
beat us by 12 or whatever in the second round, and we were never really in that game. That's going to be the season he has this year.
And I felt like that would be the season. If he stayed here, we would see the identical run that you just said.
See, I actually think it might have been worse.
Worse than
I
that?
think it might have been worse. I think if he stays here, we're relying on pressures.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his
Probably
hands
our
quick because
fans are
that
like
defensive
they're
end
still
turned
kind of
the
like
corner
moderately
fast.
excited about it, even if they're not showing up. Our fans would have been, you know, our fans would not have been interested
They come to
at
the
all.
line,
And
facing
the
3rd and
negativity,
long
just
from
I
the
think honestly,
25.
Drew, we would have had a worse version of that season.
We were ahead for that. That's why I was ready for it to change.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout.
Remember,
And it's
Adu might be his best player this year, and Adu was not going
Bringing
to
it
play for
back.
him.
He got
And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Jaguars.
The other freshman, there was no money to go exactly what we get. That's another thing. They at least brought in all this money for NIL. We didn't have any money for NIL. Donors were done
makes the interception.
So it would have been much worse. Who's next? Terry. Terry, what's up, Terry?
I got a gambling nugget for you.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six.
When they play
Didn't
games
find
like
any
Bucknell
crease in
tonight,
that kickoff
that's where you make
coverage, and he'll be stopped at the
believe
17.
of blowing teams out. Like
Kentucky
say
has it back
Kentucky,
in the big
but
blue
let's say
offense
Kentucky
takes the field.
a total points
The
is
big
82.
thing now,
You go for
don't
the ultimate,
get
and as much as you
rattled
want
by
to tolerate
that last
87,
pick six.
90, 92, you get a better rate if you take some more points, and that's how you make the money.
Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You've got to go out and try to get it all back here in one play. Just
Every possession matters. You know, you can't just have 4 possessions of turnovers. It will hurt your efficiency, which could hurt your seed in the tournament. And he believes, Ryan, that frustrates people why he doesn't put Noah and Perry in until the end. But
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of
That's the whole
downs.
point. And you got to get it up, you get a better rate, a better seed. That's what it's about.
so I think that will continue, Terry. You're right. But go ahead.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the
What I'm
line.
saying is now this game they have against Murray, I would say
They're
you had a
gonna go
handful
right
of
back to
players
him
that
on
had even
first
played
down.
somebody good.
Defense makes the
Set them
tackle,
out
and that will
to get them
probably
ready.
be the
Very
final
on.
play of
What
the
else
third quarter.
those guys will play.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers,
What I don't
and both
understand, he
receivers
said
have come up big.
Brock did not get cleared till late Friday afternoon. Why take the chance? He should have just played Foley the whole game. There was no reason to play Brock in that game, and those 2 lane ducks that he threw might have been an indication that he really wasn't ready. And the
Second
last
down
thing
here
is,
as they go back to work after the break.
reaction based on the theme of yesterday's show. You all can just take on all the blue coats as they come out of the building.
The option look. Now the pitch. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big kickoff and a first down for this offense.
Yeah, you go some young bench.
Those outside runs, if they can't get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle, safeties come up and tackle, as opposed to linebackers and big defensive players. You get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
It's just so nice to have a QB
you and Terry make about the Brock situation. I think ultimately, Ryan, it may be that he was burned a few years ago. I think that was embarrassing to them when they put in Luke Wright, go down 10-0, and it's actually a game going into halftime.
They've been running it, but now the
I think that's a
pass.
lot of it, and I think they wanted to sit Gavin out with these other guys, Barry on Dion.
He snares it in the end zone.
That's all that good play.
They put another score on the board.
And then, it wasn't necessarily the easiest with Brock at the beginning.
And this offense keeps continuing to put up points. This game's out of
Quarterback play, all year.
And we still don't know if he's going to be the quarterback next year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a whole other thing that the next 2 games may be a big part of deciding that. Hey, you can join us Friday as we broadcast live from the State Renovations Design Center. So Friday we are down at the Gray Line Station at 101 West Loudon Avenue at the East State Renovations Design Center. That's Suite 220. We're going to be giving away UK basketball tickets, gift cards to Malone's, KS Bar, Holiday Market tickets. The State Renovations Design Consultants will be on staff to talk to you about their kitchen, bath, basement renovations. It's all there. They have 3D previews. Go check it out. Estate Renovations at the Gray Line Station. We will be there on Friday for our pregame show. We'll take a break and be right back. It's KSR. Welcome back to Kentucky Sports Radio. It's time to make our picks for today from DraftKings. If you go to DraftKings, download the app. You can bet on the games tonight. Remember, if you come to the bar, you get a 100% profit boost. But you can do it at home, where we will not have a KSR parlay tonight. But there's right now, again, DraftKings promo code KSR bet 5. You get 150.
I'm up.
Let's go with Kentucky. Kentucky's a 21-point favorite. Pick for the pregame show. Let me give you some over-under on points. Take a over 15.
I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes from a pass from 40 yards out.
It is better than I thought, but he's my favorite player. I'm going over.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive.
And then Jackson Robinson, if you
Okay,
like Jackson
so
Robinson,
here
that big
comes
game,
the offense returning to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Yeah, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Lopez wants to fire. He looks that one in nicely. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
This guy is lightning fast. You see him come out of the break on the slant. QB got it to him early. What a weapon.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water balls. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
Speaking of unbelievable, they just released the stat in the first 2 weeks of the G League. And they rank the players by their PER. That's basically how good are you playing.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So the best cover guys on the field and force an incompletion on the last one.
There's no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming.
That doesn't help me.
He'll pull it down and run. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. The Jaguars have their offense in high gear.
I think it's almost like if you were to break through a plan,
trying to find his man on first down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Lopez to pass. Getting some heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
They see it as their chance.
He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down mark.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the... Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble. Bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it.
Not donated for basketball probably since.
Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
Well, Blue thing has gone really, really well. So I think it's been, like with everything with Hope so far, running slam dunk as far as I've heard of them.
It's not a coincidence that the Crash are been sitting there courtside every single game. And it's not a coincidence there's a guy that sits behind the bench that has not been there during the entire Calipari era. He was there every game. He was here. He's back sitting behind. set income. Play for
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Line getting set on second down. The RPO, it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
The Wildcats have a first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. He's going to pass. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And the ball is picked off. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. On first down, here comes this offense. Lopez wants to fire. He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw on second down. Lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Trying to get to him. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Right on target this time. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch, it's Malone. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Neutral zone defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. The Jaguars line it up with a 1st and goal. Lopez to pass. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard.
Touchdown, South Alabama! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness to get into radio staff.